Today we are transforming from this to this. Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here today with me. So in today's video I'm going to share with you this beautiful forest green smoky eye look paired with a beautiful pinkish nude lipstick. Today's video is a little bit special for a couple of reasons. Number one, my birthday was last month and this was the exact same look that I was wearing on my birthday, so I'm going to recreate it. Number two, I have recently learned some beautiful makeup hacks like eyeshadow techniques, base makeup techniques, and they have completely changed my makeup game. I will be sharing with you all those tips, all those hacks, and trust me, they are complete game changers. So make sure to watch the complete video because I will be sharing with you so many tips, trust me. So yeah, before starting, if you are new to the channel, then hi, I am Neeta. I upload makeup, skincare and beauty related videos here on my channel. If those things interest you, then please consider subscribing. It will mean a lot to me, and if you are already a subscriber, then thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, without further blabbering, let's get started. I'm starting with a little bit of skin prep, and for that I'm using my CeraVe moisturizer cream. And no matter what skin type you have, you should always use a moisturizer underneath your makeup. My skin is a little bit on the drier side, so I'm using this particular moisturizer. You can use any moisturizer that you have in your collection. Now I am taking my Bobbi Brown's eye cream and I'm prepping my under eye area. I have little bit drier under eyes, so if I use an eye cream, my concealer just glides on and my concealer does not become cakey or crusty or dry at all. However, if you have oily under eyes, then you can totally skip it. Now I'm just priming my lips using this Bobbi Brown's lip balm. My skin is nice and prepped, and this skincare needs some time to sink in, so I'm going to go ahead and do my eye makeup next. And first, with my e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, I'm just filling up the gaps and sparse areas of my brows. I recently shared with you my updated eyebrow routine. If you are interested, I will mention the link in the description bar down below, so make sure to check it out. Now, I learned an amazing eyeshadow hack from Wayne Gross. If you do not know who he is, then you must be living under the rocks. He is phenomenal. He is an amazing makeup artist. Now the hack that I was talking about is to use an eyeshadow base. Not just an eyeshadow base. I will use that eyeshadow base first, and that one that I'm using here is from Milani. It is a clear eyeshadow base and I'm blending it out using my finger. Then I will use my concealer on top. This eyeshadow primer will mattify my skin, will help with the oil secretion, and my concealer will not crease easily. Now with the concealer, I'm just cleaning up the borders of my brows so that my brows look well shaped and defined. And the concealer that I'm using is from L'Oreal. This hack, you guys, it is a complete game changer for me. Try it out first, thank me later. Now I'm applying the concealer on my eyelid because I have some discoloration on my eyelids and I need to cancel them out. I'm just setting the concealer with a tiny bit of loose powder. For my eyes, first I'm taking this beautiful coral brown shade from my Pure Cosmetics Festival eyeshadow palette, and with this Morphe M441 brush, I am just applying it all over on my eyelids, and this is also going to be my transition color. So taking little by little product, I'm just slowly building it up, and the first layer is going to be really light, and then I will in the color as I go. And look how seamless shadow is looking, and it is blending beautifully. Now I'm taking this coral shade from the palette and I am applying it as my transition color. Basically, I'm just blending out the edges, have that smooth, seamless effect. Here is another tip. I'm using my NYX glitter primer all over on my eyelid. It will act as a sticky base for my shimmer shadows. That way my shimmer will pop, they will not fade away at all. And for my eyelid, I am taking this particular forest green shimmer shade and I'm just applying it all over on my eyelid. I do not particularly like to wet my brush with any makeup setting spray. It just takes away that glittery and shimmery effect. But if you use a glitter primer underneath, that way your glitter will pop and it will give you that intense glittery look. I'm just blending out the edges to have that nice smooth effect. I do not want any kind of cut crease look. I want a smoky, sultry look. Taking a matte black eyeshadow from my Morphe Jacqueline Hill palette, I'm applying it on my outer V area just to smoke it out a bit because I wanted that smokiness. Before continuing with my eye makeup further, I'm going to finish my base. And before doing that, I'm just getting rid of any fallout from the eyeshadow. Here is another tip. First, I'm just priming my face using this Milani Make It Last setting spray. And then I'm using my actual primer. This is my e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer, and I'm just priming my entire face and neck. This is called double priming, and trust me, this small step makes a huge difference on the way my makeup look. Now I'm taking my Bobbi brown color corrector in the shade light to medium Bisque, and I'm just color correcting because I have some discoloration. If you have acne spots, dark circles, or some pigmentation, always use a color corrector. That way your base will look flawless. And use a tiny amount, not too much. See the difference it just made. I just love using a color corrector. And for my foundation, I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Sand, and I'm just pushing it in using a damp beauty sponge from Real Techniques. Always use a damp sponge, and if you use a color corrector, always use a sponge and just stamp it. If you use a brush, then you can move away the color corrector and it will just be a hot mess. And for concealer, I'm using the same L'Oreal Infallible concealer, and I'm using just a tiny bit because I have already used that color corrector. I do not need much. And always use a tiny bit of color corrector and a tiny bit of concealer. That way your under eye concealer will not crease easily. And I'm going to do a cream bronzer contour today. For that, I'm using my e.l.f. Putty bronzer in the shade Golden Days. There is a full in-depth review of this bronzer on my channel. I will link it down in the description bar below, so please go ahead and check that out. And for contouring, I'm using this stippling brush from Real Techniques. If you do cream contour, that way your contour will look more natural and your contour will last longer, because powder products tend to fade away easily, but cream products just stick to your face and they become long lasting. So I would suggest you to use a cream contour and a cream blush in case you want a long lasting makeup look. For my cream blush, I'm going with my Nude Sticks blush in the shade Salty and Siren, I believe, and I have taken some of it on the back of my hand, and then I'm taking it on the brush. This is a stippling brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm applying it on my cheeks. Do not use the product directly onto your face. Just take some of it on the back of your hand and then apply it on your cheeks. That way you will not apply too much and it will look seamless. I'm just getting rid of any creases, and I'm setting my under eye area and my smile lines using my Coty Airspun Translucent Extra Coverage Loose Powder. And I have taken very tiny amount of powder and I'm just stamping it. To set my entire makeup, I'm taking my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder in the shade Golden, and with this large powder brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics, I'm just setting my entire makeup. I'm going to finish the rest of my eye makeup, and for that I'm tightlining my eyes using my LA Girl black eyeliner. I will also use that eyeliner on my eyelid and smoke it out a bit. In case you are not using any liquid eyeliner, try to follow this step. That way your falsies will blend with your natural lashes perfectly. And I'm just smoking out my lower lash line using the coral brown shade. And I'm applying the green shade on top of the previous shade. I'm just curling my natural lashes with my Vega eyelash curler, and I'm applying a coat of mascara. This is my Wet n Wild Big Popper mascara. I have applied falsies off camera, and now I am just highlighting my brow bones and my inner corners using my Revlon highlighter. And here is the final eye look. I truly loved how the entire came together. I really enjoyed wearing this eye makeup so much that I decided to recreate it for my channel. Now I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup. For that, first I'm taking my MAC bronzer in the shade Give Me Sun, and I'm just bronzing up my face. If you use bronzer on top of your contour, then your contour tends to look really natural, seamless, and it also gives you a little bit of structure. For my blush, I'm going with my MAC blush in the shade Melba. In case your powder blush fades away, the cream blush will do the trick for you. Now I am taking a magical product. This is my ambient lighting powder from Hourglass in the shade Dim Light, and I'm just applying it all over on my face. It just gives me that blurred, smooth, filtered skin, and it also provides a little bit of glow. And now I'm taking my Revlon Skin Light highlighter, and you'll see it is too intense, but do not worry, I will blend it out later. It is an intense highlighter. So if you are a subtle highlight kind of person, you may not like this product. Now I'm just locking everything in using the same setting spray. Here is my another tip. Always use a lip liner. It just locks in your lipstick in place, and it also gives your lips a nice structure. For my lips, I'm using this Milani lipstick, Ludicrous lipstick. I will mention the shade name in the description bar down below. This is such a beautiful pinkish nude shade. And that is pretty much it. And here is the final look. I truly love how the entire look came together. It is so smoky, so sultry, and wearable at the same time. I think this is a perfect look for your Western outfits as well as your Indian outfits. And please let me know your thoughts about this look in the comment section down below. Personally, I am in love, and I can see myself wearing this look a lot during this fall and winter. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope this video was helpful for you. If you did, then please hit the like button, and please subscribe to my channel. And if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, then please do follow me there. All the links will be given in the description bar down below, so please go ahead and check that out. So yeah, see you soon in my next tutorial. Till then, bye and take care. Bye.